Hello guys, we are going to make some kale chips. You need a pan, you can use a cookie sheet or whatever you want. You want to make sure that you wash your kale
guys,
and dry it really good. And what I'm doing is I'm taking a little bit of olive oil spray. I'm spraying my pan. You can use olive oil, avocado oil, whatever. If you don't want to use the spray, you don't have to. You can use the actual oil. Sorry, my camera failed. Oopsie. Oopsie. Had to get the cooking spray off. Ooh, still applied. Okay.
My tripod's don't want to stand up.
Let's get this camera figured out, y'all.
Alright.
Okay, what you want to do is you want to take the kale, you want to make sure it's good and dry, and you want to take it off the stem. You do not want the stem. The stem is bitter, okay?
Whoops.
And you just cut it in bite-sized pieces, and you just put it in the pan, spread it out.
Put it in your pan. I'll stick a little water on that.
Get as much as you can in there. I was getting some paper towel because I felt a little moisture on some of them. You know, if you leave any water in the kale, it will not turn into a chip. So make sure, guys, that you do pat it dry really good. And just spread it out across your pan. And it tastes so good, guys. Do not put any seasoning on your kale yet, okay? Because all you want to do is you just basically want to get the kale a crispy texture, and when you stick it in the oven, I stuck it in the oven at 375.
Crunchy.
And I think it took probably about 8 minutes, maybe.
Then take them out
and
add whatever seasoning you want on them.
Guys, these chips are really good. Really good.
Spray them again.
But once I get to that in this video, I'm having to do a voiceover. My husband had the TV going. So sorry about that, guys.
Mine.
But the kale, all you do is just kind of put it in bite-sized pieces. I mean, it will kind of shrink up in the oven. And
don't put salt on them now because that'll pull the water out of the kale.
And you spread them out more where they're not on top of each other. It don't take as long. But you can do it in any kind of pan. I mean, I'm using my casserole pan there because I don't have a cookie sheet anymore. I can't find it. Do not know what happened to it. So I guess I'm going to have to wait and see if I can buy me a
Now, seasoning, you can add salt, pepper, whatever you want.
But as you can tell, you only want to put a single layer of the kale. Do not take and pack it on top of each other because it does need a little bit of space to kind of start that cooking process. And you will be very surprised, guys, how crispy these chips are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little more of my coconut spray, is what that is, coconut spray. And you take and I spray a little bit on top because, you know, I did put some on the bottom. Now, it will not stick, okay? It won't stick at all. But the olive oil or avocado oil or coconut oil, they just make the chips taste more crunchy. And it gives a real nice flavor. And you can take and add any kind of seasonings you want to this at the end.
A little more of my spray.
As you see, I have got my spray. I spray just a little on top.
Stick it in the oven.
And
for about 10
I am sticking it in the oven.
Check it. And it once it gets crunchy,
as you guys can see,
then it will be ready, guys. I'll show you next. I'll
dessert for my husband, and I spilled some on the stove. Okay, it only took a few minutes, and you see they are crunchy. They are done. Now this is where 8 minutes later I added my ranch, and I added I'm trying to think what else I added. But you just mix it up, get your whatever seasoning you want. That Tatar, as you want to call it, it's like a lemon lime taste to it. And with the ranch, it just brought the flavors out in the kale. And I just sprinkle a little bit, and you mix it up really, really good. And you can add salt and pepper, whatever you want on it, okay? You really don't have to add a lot of seasoning, but you can add what you want.
Yeah.
And these chips are very, very good for you. And as you can tell, I take a bite. I love them. My husband loves them. My son loves them. Thank God I have some more in the garden. We will be eating more of these and less potato chips.